Alright, Lakers Nation, let's get into it. The buzz is real, and we're not talking about just any old rumor. We're breaking down a potential move that, while not a blockbuster on the surface, could be the ultimate championship move. No cap. We're talking about the possibility of Robert Covington, a guy who embodies the classic 3-and-D archetype, joining the purple and gold. As a die-hard Lakers fan here in the States, I've been watching this unfold, and if it happens, it would be a straight-up fire acquisition. This isn't about a superstar coming in and changing everything. This is about adding the final, crucial piece to the puzzle. Think of it like a Super Bowl team adding a top-tier pass rusher right before the playoffs. The kind of move that turns a good team into a title contender beast. So, let's dig into the meat and potatoes of this. Robert Covington, often called Rocco by the real ones, is a proven veteran. An all-defensive first-team guy, a hustle player, and a guy who can straight-up knock down the three ball. He's the kind of role player every championship contender needs. Look, we all know the deal with the Lakers. We've got our two pillars, LeBron and AD. They are the foundation, the skyscraper, the whole shebang. But what makes a skyscraper truly great? The steel beams and the support structures. That's what a guy like Rocco provides. He's the guy who will play relentless defense on the opposing team's best wing, saving LeBron's legs for offense. He's the guy who will sprint to the corner and be ready to shoot a wide-open three when AD gets double-teamed in the post. This isn't just about his skill set. It's about the fit, the synergy, the pure basketball IQ that he brings to the court. The rumor is that he might be a buyout candidate. This is key, Lakers Nation. A buyout means we don't have to give up any of our limited assets. No picks, no young players we're trying to develop. We could potentially add a high-impact veteran for a fraction of the cost, just a minimum deal. This is the kind of savvy front office work that separates a good team from a great one. We've seen it time and time again in the league. A team gets a veteran looking for a ring, and that guy just fills a void that nobody else on the roster can. Imagine a lineup with LeBron, AD, and Rocco out there. The spacing would be insane. Anthony Davis would have so much room to operate in the paint, and defenses would have to pick their poison. Do you double AD and risk giving a knockdown shooter like Rocco an open look, or do you let AD go to work and try to stop him one-on-one? It's a lose-lose situation for the defense, and that's the kind of chess match we want to see. Beyond the numbers and the stats, there's the grit factor. Rocco is a grinder. He's not a flashy guy. He's not going to be on SportsCenter every night with insane dunks. But he's the guy who will get a crucial block, who will swipe the ball from a star player, who will dive for a loose ball. These are the championship-level plays that don't always show up in the box score but mean everything in a tight game. He's a veteran who's been through the grind. He knows what it takes. He's the kind of guy who would be a huge voice in the locker room, a positive influence on the younger players, and a reliable presence for our two superstars. We've seen how much the Lakers have struggled with consistent perimeter defense and shooting. It's been an issue for a while now. Adding Rocco addresses both of those needs with one move. He's a guy who can guard multiple positions, from a wing to a bigger forward. He's got that length and defensive versatility that every coach dreams of. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective, which is perfect for a team built around LeBron James and Anthony Davis. He's the ultimate glue guy, the kind of player that makes everything else work better. When he's on the court, you just know the team is going to be playing with purpose, with energy, and with a defensive intensity that has been sorely missed at times. The fact that he's a potential buyout candidate also means we could get him for cheap, giving the front office flexibility to make other moves if needed. We could still have the mid-level exception or other contract options for another piece. This isn't an all-in move that risks the future. It's a smart, calculated move that could have a massive payoff. The Lakers need players who can complement their stars, not just be another high-usage player. Robert Covington fits that mold perfectly. He's the kind of player who would make the Lakers scary again, the kind of player who would give us that much-needed edge against top-tier teams in the West. He's a winner. He's a leader. He's exactly what the doctor ordered for this Lakers squad. This isn't just a rumor. This is a straight-up prayer for every single fan in Lakers Nation. We need this to happen, no joke, no question about it.